What's going on, guys? Today I am doing a quick review on, this is actually the second DynaTrap that we have purchased. In this review, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this contraption, whether it actually works, and tell you one thing I think that you should know before buying. So my wife and I are getting the second one here because, well, obviously we already have one. Actually works really well, spoiler. So we decided, you know what, let's get a second one. We're catching plenty of different bugs inside of the one that we already have outside, but we figured, you know, we have a pretty big yard and we figured, hey, what's the worst that can happen if we put one of these on the other side of the yard? So we'll see how much it actually helps. But I don't think it's going to be a bad thing to have it on the other side of the yard as well. So in terms of what this little sucker does, so this is really cool the way that it works, right? So first off, it can hang. I don't usually hang it. We actually have a little table that sits by with one of our chairs, but it's really cool the way that it works. So basically this is off right now. And then when you turn it on, one second. All right, sorry, I had to use two hands there. So now when you turn it on, you can see this little light, right? You see this light on the inside. So what happens is the little bug will fly in here, right? When it gets in here, there's a fan right there, and it sucks them down into what I call the death chamber. So they basically will sit there till they die. It's great for mosquitoes. We've had a lot of luck with mosquitoes. We've actually had yellow jackets go in there. We've had moths go in there. We've had a lot of different bugs, just flying bugs in general. I love it. It collects a lot. And I think that for somebody who has got like a mosquito problem, we have some mosquitoes, not crazy here, but enough to where this was getting annoying and we decided to buy one and then a second one. So we have a couple of them now. And yeah, it's like an annoyance that we don't want to deal with. And this thing does a great job of taking care of it. Now, something that I thought was just for looks, but is actually more than that. So you see, it has like a UV light up here, right? But you can see it that has this coating on the inside. So there's actually a reason for that. That coating is called TiO2 coating, and what that does is it just reflects. So it gives even more of a chance of the bugs kind of seeing it. You know, it's one thing if they just see the light like an old-fashioned bug zapper, but that reflection that it puts off actually really draws them to it, which I think is why it works so well. Now, in terms of the things to know about it, so first off, yes, it does work really well, you guys. We've had so many bugs in the other one. Like I said, I just want to kind of show you a clean and fresh one. I didn't want to go outside and grab the nasty one, but the second one that we're putting at the house here. But the things to know. So there's two things. So first off, this light up here, and they do offer replacements, it will eventually burn out, depending on, obviously it depends on how long you will use this for. We had one burn out about 6 months after owning our other one. So we did have to change it out. So once a year, and they're not too expensive. It's nothing crazy like that. And then the second thing to know, and we found this to be really helpful, is that when you take this off, so let me take it off real quick. Okay, so I just unbuckled it, if you will, right? So this is where the bugs are gonna go, and that's, like I said, where the fan is. So this is where the bugs go. One of the best things that you can do is get a mosquito like attraction, like they have like a scent. It's like a little packet, basically. You put this in here and it increases the chances even further of mosquitoes in particular of going into this thing, getting sucked up, and then just sitting there and, you know, not being your problem anymore. So yeah, if you're thinking about whether or not this thing works, you guys, it absolutely does. Enough for us to buy a second one and for me to absolutely recommend it with no worries at all. So if you're thinking about getting it, we definitely recommend and hope that you enjoy it as much as we have.